Oh, it's me.
Yeah.
For the first time since the Clay Aiken-Ruben Studdard Showdown this year, two guys were the finalists for the American Idol crown.
It was the soulful rocker David Cook versus teen singing sensation David Archuleta. More than 97 million people cast votes to pick a champion.
The winner by 12 million votes of American Idol 2008 is David Cook.
And American Idol winner David Cook and runner-up David Archuleta. Good morning to both of you.
Did it ever get old watching that piece of tape, David?
It's always a little strange, especially sitting next to Archie.
But you looked shocked.
I was.
When you named him, because the night before, everybody was sort of saying it was going to be the other David, who also performed brilliantly.
Yeah, I mean, after the judges' comments on Tuesday, and then we came in Wednesday morning, and they told us the voting percentages, I pretty much said, okay, silver's not so bad.
How much did your confidence grow, David, when you heard Simon say, I think it's a knockout the night before?
It didn't really, because I didn't agree with him. So just kind of like, well, thanks.
Oh, you didn't think it was that clear-cut?
No, I didn't. I mean, come on, it's Cook.
I actually talked to your dad the day after the knockout comments, and your dad said to me on the phone, I'm not getting that carried away with this. The voters still are going to have the say on this. And it turns out the voters did have a different opinion than Simon.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of a trip. I think the voting margin is a little misleading given the fact that there were 97.5 million votes this year, which is amazing. But I refuse to believe that I did 12 million votes better than David Archuleta. I stood on the side of the stage for all three of his performances. I loved it. So,
well, it almost doesn't matter with Idol because you don't have to win to go on and have a great career. I mean, we've seen that repeatedly.
Yep, for sure. I think the format of the show is just to find undiscovered talent, and just because one person wins doesn't mean there's not a ton of talent in that season. So.
You two really like each other, don't you? This is real.
He's okay.
Can we get to the the elephant in the room for a quick second? This whole controversy over your dad, who, by the way, is in the studio here. Yeah. Did it distract you at all the discussions about he was banned from backstage and he was having a negative impact on it? Did it distract you, and did you get caught up in it too?
I'll let you answer first.
Oh, I just tried not to. It was hard to really focus on anything else but your songs and stuff. So it just kind of like, I knew there was some stuff going on. I didn't really pay too much attention to it because, you know, it's like, if it was really happening, then maybe I would be, you know, a little more worried about it. But it just, you know, you're so worried about your songs. And, you know, my dad's a great guy. You know, I get along with him fine and stuff. He's allows water.
I think, as an unbiased observer, I never really noticed any of the negative stuff that people seem to want to bring up. You know, Dave's a 17-year-old kid, and all I ever saw from his dad was a lot of support. I mean, his dad obviously wants him to do well. So.
Well, we're going to get to hear from you guys, not only more in a little bit of an interview, but you're going to get to sing together. For the first time since the finale, by the way, out on the plaza, and you got a lot of people out there who are very... Stop for 4, looking at the plaza that is packed to the gills, because this morning we've got David Cook and David Archuleta of American Idol fame, the winner and the runner-up, and they have just turned on the plaza with a couple of great songs. Guys, it's really, really nice to have you here. First of all, thanks for getting up early. And give me an idea what the summer holds for you. What's the tour like? What's going on?
Well, the tour starts July 1st in Glendale, Arizona, and we go all the way to September 13th in Tulsa, Oklahoma. So we got a little bit of a job, but it's the top 10. You know, we all have our solo sets, so we do some group numbers and some duets, and so I got a lot of surprises along the way. So it'll be a lot of fun.
And David, we mentioned earlier in the show you were in the dressing room doing homework, actually, on the computer. Is it going to be tough to kind of get back to the grind of school when all this has been happening in your life over the last several months?
Well, it might be a little difficult, but I've been doing school every day since I've been here doing the whole American Idol thing, so I'm trying to keep up with it.
What do your friends think of the fact that you're Mr. Famous now?
I don't know. I just kind of talk to the ones that, the ones I talk to are still pretty normal. So, yeah, they've been great.
You should do what Al does. Just get new friends. You know,
every 6 months, whether you need them or not.
Yeah, everyone. Hey guys, I know there are a lot of people who would love to shake your hands. And again, congratulations and thank you so much for being here, David and David. Thanks very much.
Thank you, guys. Thank you, everybody.
some things coming up in this half hour, including the things you were talking about before, the 5 things you think are going to make you happy, don't always make you happy. We'll have some advice on that.
All right, and then ladies and maybe some gentlemen, it's opening tomorrow. We're talking about the movie Sex and the City, and of course, it's already making big waves in the fashion world. And if you want to look at Samantha, Charlotte, or Miranda, we're going to show you how you can without paying designer prices.
The two Davids making their way into the crowd, sending them into a frenzy.
Yes, it is a fan frenzy.
That's right. And if you want to take your family on a vacation, but you don't want to bust the budget,